So.
All right, guys, how y'all doing? I'm your boy Q. This is your boy D. And today, this is the DQ series. We are coming to y'all today with our hearts a little heavy. You know, a tragedy just happened in Uvalde, Texas, where 19 children was massacred.
Yeah, killed. 19 children, 2 adults.
2 adults. And it's we wanted to give our, say our piece on it. Yeah. And just put some things out there, because at this point I feel like this is it's not getting out of hand. At this point it's been out of hand.
Yep.
I just think maybe it being children can open some people's eyes and we can finally get some gun control around here.
It's like you can't even like it's like you can't explain children, because there's nothing a child can do to, especially an adult, to make you want to do anything like this to him. And that would really like puts a stumper in my head, because the guy who did it, his name was Ramos, Salvador Ramos or whatnot. His picture or whatever hit me on the screen or down in the link. And
nah, we ain't showing him no love on this platform.
Oh,
don't put the picture at the bottom. We gonna you know what I'm saying? Saying his name is enough. Yeah. And instead of his picture, if we can find it, we're gonna put a picture of the victims.
Yeah, we have all
down
those
here on the screen.
Yeah,
but somebody like that, we ain't really trying to shout them out on this platform. You got every other news outlet in America showing his face. So if you don't know what he look like, go fucking Google it somewhere.
Yeah, like they it's before he went and did what he did, he a little backstory. He went and shot his grandmother in the face. I wasn't too sure if she made it or not. Hopefully she does. But
she passed.
She passed? Okay. Well, she didn't make it.
It's very I don't understand the pretenses though in which he shot his grandmother. I don't know if the grandmother was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, what are you doing, or don't do this, and then she was shot. But from my understanding, it was he just told her that he was going to shoot up an elementary school and then shot her in the face.
Yeah, like it's
like I'm going
pure
to shoot up
evil.
School and
Like, and there are rumors of they're actually tweets and like evidence from like online like messages where he's like low-key giving signs. Like I think around in April, we'll have that pop on the screen where he's saying like like egregious things like watch your kids, watch out, or something, and he's holding like a clip or a gun. And it's like at this point I just wish or like hope, pray that there's something right there that we can be like stop and like hold up, like this is weird. Why is someone tweeting this? Why are you saying this? Like right. So and it's not a joke. It can't be funny. There is nothing funny about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know stuff like this, it's a whole bunch of idiotic things that go on TV and that are made in movies and things like that. And that's why we don't allow like children and things like that to see certain things like that till they're of age. But it's like it's no way that something like that should ever happen to like children who do nothing to nobody. And it's like, and it was like 2 lady teachers that died too. And it was like, I was like, oh my God. Like
coming to school just to learn and then showing up to the school just to do your job is like this. And even then they say that he snuck in the back of the school and went into one classroom. Yeah. He then barricaded the classroom and proceeded to massacre everyone inside. And most of the 21 people in total who lost their lives that day, a good bit of them came from inside of that classroom. So it's I don't know, man. It's just a bit crazy. I think like at this year we have had more than 200.
Yeah, 212
mass shootings.
Yeah,
over 200 mass shootings this year. We're not even halfway through the year.
Yeah.
If we continue at this pace, we will finish the year with 400 plus mass shootings.
Yeah.
And no one feel like that it may be time to do something, just something, to do something. Even then, when this happened with Sandy Hook in 2012, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was so much, not again, this will not happen again, we will not go through this again, only for nothing to be done, and we go through this again. Because since 2012, there have been over 2,000 mass shootings in the U.S. 2,000. And a mass shooting is defined by a shooting that kills 4 or more people in a mass populated area. College, grocery stores, elementary schools, high schools, subways. And we still feel like nothing should be done. And I use the term we loosely. When I say we, I mean the government.
True. We're
not signing any bills. We're not passing anything. We're not focusing on problems that need to be focused on. Then you have the mass shooting that was in Buffalo.
Yeah, it was one just like a week ago in Buffalo.
Like a week ago, and if that would have happened 2 months earlier, it wouldn't be a hate crime.
Crazy. Like that's just now becoming a thing, and that one was definitely racially motivated.
It was that man wrote a 180-page manifesto.
Yeah, like it was ridiculous. Like
drove 3 hours because that was the most populated black town close to him.
Yep, it's crazy.
And people like to look at you and think you're crazy when you tell them that it's still racism out there.
It's at the point where where
I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's racism, but it's not that bad. Tell that to the people who lost their grandparents in Buffalo.
Yeah. I think if someone say that, that's like extremely ignorant. Like they're just not keeping up with what's going on, or they just refuse to want to know, or they're just racist. But I look at it like this. I know with the Buffalo situation and with this Texas situation recently popping up, I've realized like what I can do and what most people can do as an individual, and that's really physically absolutely nothing.
Right.
And except for be more aware and always, if you can, carry if you legally can, But
Georgia open carry now, baby.
Oh yeah, like
Georgia open carry.
You got
Georgia open carry. So I would say protect yourselves. Because it doesn't look like the government is going to do it for us.
No.
And there's no way to know who's sane and who's not. Speaking of who's sane and who's not, y'all got a thing. And when I say y'all, I mean the media. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you feel hit, then fuck it. I'm talking about you too. But y'all have a thing where every time a mass shooting happens, if it's a person, especially a person who derives from the mountains of Caucasus, you tend to try to push this narrative that they were bullied.
Yeah, that's bullshit. There's nothing no one could do to you. I don't give a fuck what they did to you. No. It's nothing that no one can fucking do to you to do that. Because no way you can convince me.
That's a bully move. You cannot tell me any mass shooter ever wasn't a bully. Because no one walks around
why try to save them? Why even try? It's the point of why to use that to try to save them. Yes. What is there to save?
And you do have people who do get bullied. I'm just saying the people who are genuinely bullied don't go around shooting up schools. When a person who is bullied blows up, it's usually on someone who doesn't.
Yeah, it's usually like maybe a fight,
and it's real impromptu.
Yeah, or a verbal. Something.
It's real last minute. You might be like, well, what the hell got into them? They've been bullied for the past two.
Now reacting.
Yeah, now they're reacting to it, and they might flip out on a teacher or a random student who just bumps into them. It's usually a straw that breaks the camel's back. It's not some premeditated ass crime that they go home and plan for months and then come back and decide to shoot up a school. Especially an elementary school, because I know for a fact none of them kids bullied him.
It's crazy. None of those kids did anything.
None of those kids ain't do shit to him. And y'all want to push this narrative that he was bullied and broke. I was bullied and broke.
It's crazy.
I ain't never want to shoot shit.
It's crazy. I just, I sit back now, as we come kind of to a close on what we're gonna say. It's like I look at it like, and this is just me. And my opinion, and I feel like as individuals, physically we can't do nothing but be more aware but mentally and like spiritually, we can do better. If you're not spiritual, you can just mentally always try to give and stay with good positive vibes. Because if you're thinking and doing good positive things, negative things like this won't happen. And if you're spiritual, you already know you stand prayed up and you go into the higher power or what you believe in. So if we suggest something, if I'm going to suggest something you do, just please do that. Don't take your anger for this situation and flip it and bring more pain to this world. I know a lot of people are upset and hurt, but let's not throw down gas on the fire. I'm so sad. We're so upset about the situation, but let's all just bring better vibes. You know what I'm saying? Be more positive. Control you. We got to keep trying and pushing to do better and get better things out of them. But like I said, there's only so much we can do. So if I'm going to suggest we do something, that's what I think we should do.
And I want to add one more thing before we close out and get up out of here. On the Buffalo incident, Buddy was so racist and he wanted to inflict harm on black people. So he went to a grocery store and shot people's grandmothers and grandfathers.
It makes no sense.
My thing is, if you truly feel this way, why didn't you go to the inner city? Why didn't you go to the hood?
You know it's niggas there. You know it's hella deep there.
Yeah, I'll say, is it because you know that we was gonna shoot back?
Yeah, defenseless maybe. That's what that's my only guess. He just wanted some cheap shit.
Sadistic.
Just some
sadistic.
And if you're finding any type of way to defend anything he did, someone should fall off in your shit. Like,
definitely.
Like if someone does it, no one's gonna lose any sleep. Like, put it like that. I'm gonna leave that as a more positive vibe. So
definitely not. So please, I'm tired of sending thoughts and prayers. It's been situations like these, but keep these two groups in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Even though the government doesn't, the government don't give a fuck. Yeah. But since we're human and we are humane, and we would like to see a change in America, especially in regards to things like these. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. If you're religious, if you're spiritual, manifest peace amongst these group of people. If you're agnostic, pray to who you think is up there and pray for peace upon these people. If you're atheist, just send positive vibes their way. You know what I'm saying? And just hope that they heal is all that we need. I'm your boy Q. This is your boy D. Peace.